one of the main reasons for aging and laxity and sagging of our skin is the fact that we don't develop as much and renew as much collagen every year as we lose, starting from our early 20s. Most people, by the time they get to their mid to late 30s, have already noticed a lot of laxity, a lot of sagging, and it's due to the strength of the deeper layers of collagen not being as efficient as making as much new collagen as you lose every year. This is a simple diagrammatic model of the skin with the skin surface complexion, dermal layer and the deeper collagen layer and muscle and bone. This layer usually in a younger person is 90 to 95% of the thickness of our skin. As we age it gradually becomes thinner, but more importantly less firm, less elastic. So all of the focused ultrasound treatments are focusing specific zones of heat at different depths of the skin to a consistent heat level, and the heat does two things. It immediately contracts the protein fibers that the collagen are made of. Then over the next 3 to 4 months people